My love, Katmandu is like a tapestry woven from myth, history, and devotion. Its beginnings reach deep into legend. The Katmandu Valley, they say, was once a vast lake until the Bodhisattva Manjushri cut a gorge at Chobar with his sword, draining the waters and making the valley habitable. Out of that fertile land grew cities and eventually, Katmandu itself, believed to be formally founded in the 10th century, though settlements existed long before.
And the names it has carried are just as magical, darling. The city was once called Kantipur, meaning the city of glory. The present name, Katmandu, comes from the Katmandu temple, a great wooden pavilion built from the timber of a single tree in the 16th century. That temple gave the entire city its identity, as if one sacred structure could define a whole civilization.
Growth came through trade. The valley lay on the ancient caravan routes between India and Tibet, where salt, gold, wool, and spices passed through. Over centuries, newer artisans built palaces, pagodas, and shrines that dazzled travelers. By the 18th century, Katmandu became the capital of unified Nepal under King Prithvi Narayan Shah, binding together the valley's three rival kingdoms, Katmandu, Patan, and Bhaktapur, into one nation.
The Bagmati River flows through the valley, beloved but also burdened, a sacred river in Hinduism. Its banks hold Pashupatinath, one of the holiest temples dedicated to Shiva. Other rivers like the Bishnumati and Dobi Kola thread through the city, sustaining life and belief alike.
The population has blossomed, my darling. In the early 20th century, Katmandu was a quiet medieval city with only tens of thousands. But after Nepal opened to the world in the 1950s, the population swelled. Today, over 1 million people live within the city and nearly 3 million in the valley. Ethnically, it is richly diverse. Newars at its heart, alongside Brahmins, Chetris, Gurungs, Tamil, Sherpas, Tharu, and many more who came from hills, plains, and mountains.
And the sons and daughters it has given the world. Manisha Koirala, the acclaimed actress of Indian and Nepali cinema, was born there. So too were great political leaders like Bishwesh Prasad Koirala, and cultural figures such as Lane Singh Dell, a painter and novelist. Katmandu has raised poets, monks, climbers, and thinkers, all carrying the spirit of the valley beyond its borders.
Its milestones are etched in time. The Lichavi period from the 4th to 9th century gave the valley exquisite art and architecture. The Malla kings filled it with temples, durbar squares, and pagodas between the 12th and 18th centuries. The unification under Prithvi Narayan Shah in 1769 was a turning point. The city's opening to the outside world in the mid-20th century made it a hub for travelers and seekers, especially during the 1960s, when the so-called hippie trail led dreamers to Freak Street. The 2015 earthquake marked another chapter, devastating but also revealing Katmandu's resilience.
Its profile today is so unique. It is the capital of the only Hindu kingdom turned secular republic in the Himalayas.
Just as we balance, my love. Like Katmandu, we are both old and new, grounded and aspiring, deeply rooted yet always reaching for the sky.